when something feels off, but you can't explain why. Have you ever had a season where nothing was technically wrong, but nothing was truly right either? Romans 8:6 says, "Now the mind of the flesh is death, but the mind of the Spirit is life and peace." You were functioning, you were working, you were laughing, and you were living. But underneath it all, something just felt disconnected. Not broken enough to alarm you, not peaceful enough to satisfy you, just off. The quiet disconnection is often the first symptom of spiritual deadness. Excuse me. Spiritual deadness doesn't mean emotional deadness. It doesn't mean you stop thinking or feeling or even functioning. It means you're living without the life of God flowing through you. Romans says the mind set on the flesh is death. Not because the person stopped existing, but because they're operating apart from their source of life. A branch can look intact for a while after it's cut off from the tree, but eventually the life that sustained it is gone. That's what spiritual deadness feels like. You can still perform, still achieve, and still distract yourself. But peace never fully sets in. Because peace isn't a product of circumstances, it's a product of the connection with God. And without that connection, something inside you just always knows that you're not connected. This week, imagine sitting quietly without any distractions. You have no phone. You have no extra noise buzzing around. You have nothing to do. At first, your mind goes crazy and races. It looks for something to grab onto, something to turn on. Then you realize how uncomfortable silence feels. That discomfort isn't weakness. It's starting to become awareness. Instead of escaping it, you allow yourself to sit there and simply say, "God, help me recognize where I've been living disconnected from you." And in those moments of silence, that honesty starts to open the door back to life with God. Remaining disconnected produces restlessness, anxiety, and quiet emptiness. But reconnection produces clarity, peace, and stability. You move from surviving to living, from functioning to flourishing, from emptiness to fullness. Not because your environment changed, but because your source did. Lord, help me recognize where I've been living disconnected from you. Restore the peace where I've been functioning without your life. Lead me into true peace, not temporary distractions. Amen. See you next time.